Well, Jess, congrats on the win. First off, of course, everybody's talking about kind of what happened at the end of the fight. Can you run back through it just from your perspective? What happened there?
Well, when I threw the knee, I thought she was standing back up as I threw it, which I'm very grateful that is what was happening. But when Chris stopped it, I thought I'd won. I thought he stopped the fight. Like, I could see that there was blood everywhere, and I was like, hell yeah, I won. And then he's like, don't go near your corner. And made me go to neutral, and I was like, oh shit, I might be in trouble right now. And then I saw the replay kept playing, and I was like, that was legal, right? That was legal. Her butt's not on the ground. And then when he started it again, I also thought that was very strange. But I'm not upset at having an extra 30, 40 seconds to work, because that was however long. It might have been 2 minutes. I don't know. My viewpoint is so skewed right now. But I mean, that was pretty unfair for her. But it was fun for me, so heck it. Yeah. I don't know if I'm allowed to cuss, so let's not do it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the finish was very conclusive, whichever one you want to count, the first one or the second one. But how about the rest of the fight? How did you feel about your performance overall?
I felt really good. There was a point, we didn't get much warm-up time because we got here, did our drug test, and then I had my hands wrapped and we were out, so I'm grateful that I took the time to warm up back at the hotel, because I think there was definitely a point in the first round where she had me up against the fence and I was like, all right, I still feel a bit heavy, my arms still felt heavy, but then I've been lifting so much and I've been putting so much pressure on my body for the last few months that once I kind of dialed my brain back in, because that was it, my mind was like, oh yeah, my arms are a little tired, my arms are a little heavy, and then I was like, no, screw that, just keep going, and then once I could make that switch during that round, I felt like I controlled almost everything beyond that.
What does this do for you to get your first win in the UFC at this weight class? What does that do for you moving forward?
It really solidifies the fact that I should be back at bantamweight. I knew that before. I knew that when I fought Penny, even though I lost. I spent 2 years almost destroying my body trying to get to flyweight, and then when my coach Kieran told me, no, you need to be at bantamweight, I was hesitant at first, and then when I fought Penny, and I was really light when I fought Penny, but I never felt like I was undersized, and then tonight I only cut 2 pounds, so I really think not having a strenuous water cut, I got to train all week, I ran, I did everything that I've never ever been able to do in fight week before, so I just feel really fresh. I've never felt like this in a fight. I feel like I didn't even really fight except for my elbows are super that are really sore right now, but other than that, my body feels like I haven't done anything. Usually at this point after a fight I'm exhausted, but I don't know, maybe this is the right spot for me.
Yeah, well, and are you completely over those I guess, I don't know if you call them concerns or what, because it's funny, you call yourself baby bantamweight still,
Well, I still am a baby bantamweight.
Yeah, you are. But do you feel like this is your home now, but also you can be a champion here, like you can fight with the absolute top of this division?
Honestly, I believe that if I keep putting in the time into my technique and learning everything that I need to learn, that 100% I could be. I have no doubt about that. My biggest downfall has been my mental game, and since I lost to Patty last year, that's been the hugest thing that I've spent the most time on that. I've spoken to multiple therapists, I speak to my coach all the time, and that my whole focus this camp, we booked this fight 13 weeks ago, my whole focus has just been enjoying it and loving it again, because I've hated it the last couple of years. So I feel like me happy, enjoying what I'm doing, it can be a very scary thing, and I think I showed that tonight. I don't feel like I was weak in any areas tonight. I enjoyed myself. I was talking to my corners through the rounds, I was having conversations between rounds. I just felt like I've never felt this good ever. This is my 20th fight, and I've never felt this good in a fight before, so I definitely am where I want to be.
That's great. Well, you look good too. Congratulations on the win, Jess.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.